Bearcats will boot it away to start the game. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Rainbow Warriors offense will come out for we'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are. And getting the tight end involved, Jesse, it just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know the offense basically goes as their big tight end goes. And that's why they lost their last game out. They didn't get him the ball enough. And that was a huge problem. So, David, big priority, number one for this offense in this one, get him as many touches, as many ways as you can.
Yeah, feed the big fella, the big target, the chain mover, the red zone area, but just you don't have to be as accurate. I think that's the thing that's nice. When you're throwing to a big tight end over the middle of the field, like he'll catch it and still get hit. It's not that big of a deal, so we got to use the big fella.
They boot it away. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. To the air, it's Dickens. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He'll pull it down and run. The freshman called his own number and kept his drive moving. The Rainbow Warriors are rolling down the field. Quick handoff.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Under fire. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Sam Houston Bearcats offense will have its first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
The give on the option. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Bearcats want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43.
Tackle is made after 43. Brings up second down.
Leaves it with the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Off the play fake. Right down the middle. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. This time he's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. The Bearcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Safe completion on the screen. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. Davis will throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, he's a matchup nightmare because of his size and his speed. It's so difficult for defenses to defend this guy. Nice job there working the post route. Really accurate throw, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So a drive there of 82 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Here's the pressure. Nice move to keep running. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. And the Rainbow Warriors getting set on 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
The give to the tailback. There he goes. Got the first down and still on his feet. Defense got it. They're on the run.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got his man in the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Bearcats want to move quickly.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And now on second down for this offense. Quick release on the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Bearcats come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Rush is on him.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding third down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big third down conversion.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Try to barge their way in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And after that stop from the defense, they're still on the 2, and now it's third down. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats.
And how about this offensive line? Third and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on their running back to score that touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Fresno State has the lead right now, but this Bulldog Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 7 over Kansas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Parker. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air. It's Dickens. Snags it over the middle. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the air on first down. The sure hands, it's Sims. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. He wants to throw it again. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. They'll move the wide receiver. Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Quarterback empties his backfield. Back to pass on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
The Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And just a spectacular punt. He'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. He'll keep it himself. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Bearcats moving quickly to the line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the out.
Turning it on! Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Got enough for the first down. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
First down for the offense.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Davis looking to pass. Got his man on the right. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Oh, they really could have used that patch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it out. Slips through the line. Got a little room. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got an open man. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. He's got the tight end. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And the Rainbow Warriors are threatening on 1st and goal. Trying to pound their way in. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Hawaii, 14.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got a find. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get...
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
The Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. He'll do it himself. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. The Bearcats decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
A strike downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass. It's Dickens. Makes the catch. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Punt is on its way. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Gets it out fast. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying play action. And the sack all the way back at the 5. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be a draw. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Bearcats line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Dickens. Finds the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Another incompletion on third down. The Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on fourth down. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Working that wide receiver screen. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
The Bearcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
He's brought down at the 34. And that's a...
Looking downfield on first down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's say aloha once again to the guys inside Aloha Stadium.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the 2nd half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the 2nd half, this could be a much different looking football game.
Davis will throw. Working that left side now. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Unloads to the wideout. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And the Bearcats send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll run play action. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That's reeled in. It's Hines. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down.
In punt formation to kick it away.
They kick it away on 4th down. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Quick completion on the out route. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Davis looking to pass. Wide open downfield. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Hands it off. Spins away from the defense. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Bearcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. After the incompletion on 2nd down, it's 3rd and inches. The Bearcats have this offense rolling.
On the play. That's a 1st down for the offense.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10.
Great execution on the RPO, and the receiver had some time to find the soft spot in the zone and make himself open for the quarterback and make it a much easier pass. Great job.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Grabbed in the middle. It's Benedict. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
At the 39.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Fresno State has the lead right now, but this Bulldog Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 13 over Kansas. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Back to throw, it's Dickens. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And the Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Got the quick pass. Out across the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sims. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
Now the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Second down coming up.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Hines. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Rainbow Warriors line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To throw, it's Dickens. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Quick release by the QB. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Bearcats will hustle to the line. Here's the handoff. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And I think QB's rushing, especially in the RPO game. You want to get that ball. Okay, I'm pulling it now. I got to throw a strike right now and get it on him. And you can tell, throws it to the left.
Oh, he's got some space. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. And the Bearcats are moving quickly down the field.
Really nice run there, and you've seen him do this a time and time again in this game so far. You've got the lead. We're way late in the 3rd quarter now. Not going to surprise me if they just keep leaning on this guy a little bit. Keep force-feeding him the football because he's looking really good.
Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. They'll run it from the gun. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Davis will throw. Bring in the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can duck. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And the Rainbow Warriors now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Got the back over the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Unleashes one. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Rainbow Warriors will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Davis looking to pass. Release to the back. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. The Bearcats want to pick up the tempo.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
It's third down.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And the Bearcats will punt this one away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Moving out of the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
On to kick it away.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with the big lead, he's still taking shots.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Bearcats are in the hurry-up.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Davis will throw, using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Third down.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Quarterback on the keeper.
Nice job there by the QB on the zone read, because he's watching the D lineman, and he knows he has to keep the football, and then he right away takes it upfield to get some positive yards.
Back open in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. He'll do it himself. Running into the open space. There he goes. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in. They've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Oh, they're after him. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Dickens. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's a heat. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield. Get there, a 4th down stop.
They go backwards on the play. Offense is stopped.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Bearcats in the hurry-up.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Timeout called by the defense is their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Snagged out of the air. Turning it. He smashes his way through again. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll run the sneak for it. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Bearcats with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. On the option. Now the pitch. Good, solid tackle. And the Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
3rd down coming.
They'll keep it on the ground. Finds a little space. Runs through the tackle. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Makes the catch. It's Parker. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. The Rainbow Warriors are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Dickens. Fires to the wideout. Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. 3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat